There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope today we are ready for the best. Now, love is a beautiful thing and everybody wants to be loved, right? And in truth, now what if you are always begging to be loved? What do you do? Such a captivating topic. I know we are all eager for this. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. I'm your host, Sylvia Kiremi. This is a conversation I know most people, especially who are in relationships. You said we don't say serious relationships. I'm avoiding that, yeah? They are really serious on this one. What do you do if you're the only one who is always begging to be loved?
Yes, and the first mistake we make about marriage is we think it will be brought by age. When I'm old enough, I'll get married.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the biggest injustice we do to ourselves. We have been made to think if you just grow up, the time will come and you get married.
Yes.
You mature like a mango with just the passage of time.
Yes.
We are not told of the proactive preparation and that the marriage is like any other entry. You need to qualify. And because people who are in any kind of arrangements, they still call it marriage. We think you can find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Anybody who lives intentionally, I need to let us know. Intentional marriage does not happen by nature.
Yeah.
It's not even a natural thing. You can't sit there and hope it will come before you because you reach 30, 25, 35. No. It's like elite degree. The way you'll be admitted to an elite career, that's marriage.
Yeah.
You need several trainings and testings and qualifications to ever reach there and be able to function for the long term. And be secure. The insurance for good marriage, I told you, is not needing it too much. You should prepare for marriage and to insure yourself against being killed by the marriage, make yourself not needed for survival.
Okay.
You should be able to survive without it. That's the only way you make sure it remains. Human beings are funny. They respect you and they fear you.
Yeah.
The only time they fear you is when there's a real possibility of losing you.
Yes.
And for them to be able to lose it means you can walk away. And for you to be able to walk away, it means you love them. It's not that you need them. You must never relate with your husband the way you relate with oxygen. You can't break up with oxygen.
Yes. That's deep. Yeah.
Your relationship with your husband must be the way you relate with chapati. You know some of those good meals?
Yes.
You love them, but you wouldn't die
if they were not
if
there.
You broke up.
Yeah.
I hope not, but sometime midlife, the doctor may advise you to reduce some of the things you are taking that are bringing bad cortisol.
Yeah.
So you break up with some of your favorite things. You really mean you put them on the margins. They used to be your favorite, but now they're not good for where you are.
Yeah.
And you don't die. People don't even notice.
You'll survive it.
That should be marriage. You should love it without needing it for survival. The way you love chapati, just think of your favorite food.
Yes.
And I'm not prophet of doom, but I've seen it happen. The doctor targets what you love.
Yeah.
You usually overconsume what you love. You know that?
True.
So it damages you. That's the problem with human beings. You love something, you overdo it.
You overdo it.
Sweet tooth, so sweet tooth, chocolate, sweet tooth, for sugar, sweet tooth. Yeah. The doctor says, sugar's up, stop. Oh, that's what I love. You die. So, careful.
Yeah.
That you should treat marriage and love, enjoy it, but don't make it the center of your existence.
Yeah.
Don't make it the center of your existence. My friend had been brought up with a lot of ndengu and beetroot in their place. That was a lot of food.
Yeah.
Beetroot and ndengu. So when he came from home, he wanted to see them. He said, I've taken too much of this. I've taken enough portion until I die. I want other foods. Sometimes you have been overfed.
Yes.
So we were being told, beetroot is good for blood. I'm telling you, love blood. I'm just saying you can overdo something.
Yeah.
Be careful with love. That when you love it, you tend to... And that's why I told you the naivety of young people to get excited about love. And then they forget development, forget business, money, relationships, and all they do is jump into relationships. I can't fathom it.
Yeah.
My introduction to life was cruel. I did not have the luxury to do that. I was not even, there was no negotiation for me. You know, some of you have had a negotiation. Mom, but other people have a relationship, you know, but dad, there was no
negotiation.
It was not something on the table. You see, some of you have argued and won the debate because there was a debate. For some of us, there was no debate.
Yes.
It was death or survival. If I failed the exams for government to pick me, I would not have made it in life. Not just in marriage or life. I knew it. This is my only way. And any distraction is fatal. When you only have one shot at life, any distraction during that moment is fatal.
Yeah.
It means you miss out. My favorite story that time was a story I'd watched somewhere. I had somebody explain athletics. The fastest guy used to win the trophies was called Peter. But Peter also loved cassava very much. So the opponents learned that he loves cassava. And because he would collect all the trophies for the short distances, 100, 200, 400, he was so fast.
Yeah.
He would overshadow everyone. And that school would win. But they investigated what they can do. They realized their sprinter loves cassava. So on the day of the athletics, they come carrying what?
Cassava.
I loved this. It was an illustration.
Yes.
But the speaker was telling us, so when this guy is just on going to win, the guys will just Peter cassava. When people are cheering him, before he discovers it's no time to eat cassava, this could be, he's already distracted. The moments are gone. Somebody has passed. They say, not everybody giving you what you love loves you. Some want to distract you from what you are definitely poised to win if you are left to focus.
Wow.
It was a head teacher who told us, some of you, without focus, without distraction, nobody else can stop you. And he told us, not me, not Satan, not anyone.
Yeah.
You look small when you're seated there, but your talent is explosive. Your strength is unstoppable. The only thing we can try to do, those of us who are your opponents, who I want your family to train ours, the children of your parents, because some of the battles really, you found them here, it's your parents or whatever. Some of you don't, it's not just school against school, it's family against family, it's generation against. We look for what you love. Girls, you love girls, yes, a girl. Look. Think about that appetite.
Yeah.
They were not going to stop Samson when he was in his element. The only way to defeat Samson was to remove him from his element.
Yeah.
They asked him, what is your element? He told them his element. Then they went on to remove him from his element. That is still the summary of the battles today. So, I went there to tell you, I still don't get the insane obsession at the time of the period of determination. There's a battle called the Battle of Armageddon, the book of Revelation.
Yes.
It will be held in a valley of decision. Why is a valley being called valley of decision? Because the battle is so decisive and eternally significant.
Okay.
To me, youth is a valley of decision. The battles there are so significant. The consequences are permanent. We can see victims of war. In my place, it was like death toll. We were really like counting bodies. Yeah. Premature deaths and just struggle, pure punishment. But I think you need reflection to see it.
Yeah.
Some people don't see it because they don't look. When you look, you see it. Potential wasting, possibilities gone. As we discuss how to stop looking like you're begging inside what looked like your relationship, I want you to know, if you squandered the period of not needing love, wanting it without needing it, if you squandered the period of falling in love with life before you fall with a person, you're going to find yourself always needing this person for survival. When you neglect survival before love, you swap the two. You begin to need that very person you love for survival.
Yeah.
okay?
Yes.
And human beings are funny, as I told you. When they realize you need them like oxygen, not like food,
Like
where will you
oxygen.
go? Yes. You can't break up with oxygen.
You'll die.
Hello,
Yeah.
good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Utalii Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there. Do you know when you lose the ability to breathe the natural oxygen? Sometimes it's not the oxygen that goes, it's you lose the ability to get it.
Yes.
Then they put you the one they're feeding in the computers. You're paying per minute. That oxygen mask you see there, you are charged that oxygen per minute. It is huge amount of money.
Yeah.
Now, when you do not prepare to breathe for yourself, you're going to need that oxygen mask of love to face existence, and you'll be charged very exorbitantly. So, as we start this conversation, just know, sometimes you're begging because you don't know how to live without the person. It's a disaster. But self-control is not easy. When this culture is always trying to play your feelings and arouse you, from TikTok to Instagram, you really have to work on your feed. You really have to work on your feed, your timeline.
Yes.
You really get very focused to refuse things you don't want, to teach the algorithm, because it's a very biased algorithm.
Yeah.
The suggestions they keep telling you is what your country is consuming, what your region is consuming. Very moral things.
Yeah.
And they think you must be interested. People of your demographics are interested. You keep refusing. It takes you years to curate. That's why losing things like phone or losing accounts, you lose more than just the account.
Yeah.
Because it curated some algorithm. I hope you're not coming here with begging, because you are the one who cannot face life. I told you, as counselors, there are problems we cannot cancel. We can only diagnose and send you to go treat yourself. If you skip entirely this season, that's why I can't stand somebody saying 7-year relationship, because I usually know it's another season they skipped, and the consequences are determinant and lifelong.
Yeah.
It's an escape. Long-term relationships are usually a hideout. Nobody stays that long in something they wanted. They would have already moved on or stopped it. You can't say you've been in negotiation for 8 years. You're crazy.
Yes.
What have you been negotiating for 8 years? You didn't say that in a real life.
True.
You know, I've been doing these interviews for 5 years. What is it are you interviewing about? What? Can you make decisions? Do you know what you want? Is it a fit for you or not? What is going on there? Is it corruption? Normally, when you take a relationship as an interview, it's a consideration. You wouldn't prolong it. So many people are not doing it as an interview. It's an indulgence. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So when you hear long term, it's usually it's not what they're calling it. It's a cover-up.
It's indulgence.
Yes. It's no longer looking for someone to marry. It's somewhere to hide from life, somewhere to indulge your senses. You try to advise it using the rules of a normal relationship, it can't work. Can't work. So I want to tell you what to do if you find yourself always on the receiving end, saying, please, can you see how much I'm doing? You promised this, you promised the other. The first thing I want you to do in order to stop this pattern where you're always the one who end up asking to be given at least the equal is.
Yeah.
I want you to stop indiscriminate giving. I want you to stop giving without boundaries, because from the beginning, if you are generous, you'll attract people who are looking for a giver who does not expect anything back. I told you, for example, genuine men don't look for a strong woman whose description is she's independent, she's self-reliant. That's not what a good man wants. A good man wants a woman whom he will be able to spoil and fill a role in her life.
Yeah.
He wants a woman who will be able to play a role providing He does not want a woman who is stranded. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a woman who carries her own weight,
Yes.
but has space to let a man carry her, to let a man play the role as she plays the other role of their relationship, of their marriage, without too much anxiety. I wanted a woman who can function in a corporate world. But I didn't want a person whose identity is in the corporate world. I want a person who, part of identity is being wife, mother, those, I told you, traditional values, while you're still a modern woman. That's the mix we want.
Yeah.
We want the hybrid of that one today. If you're just traditional, you'll be irrelevant in my contests in the world, because the current world is evolving. I mean, the market, that's what making the money. And as soon as you can, when duties, because the duties of a woman are seasonal. Childbirth is a seasonal, comes and goes. She's a different person there. Raising children when they're young is another season. She may need to stay near home. When the children are more grown, it's another season. She is now more free. She can go farther. The woman is evolving with the seasons.
Yeah.
And the journeys of what she went through, the childbearing, what it does with her body, you know, trying to make her home. The woman is going through seasons. That's why you can't always say 50-50. The woman cannot be given a quarter because the seasons of her life are changing.
Yeah.
There's a time she will give as much, but it should not be a requirement. The very fact that she's putting her life on the risk to carry a baby for us, she's carrying the emotional doctor for our family, because it's the mother who knows where the socks and the keys and everything is.
Yeah.
People in the kitchen and they're calling mom when mom is in the bedroom. To us, where's the red cup? Where's the matchbox? Everything it's mom, the emotional, she has to think for everyone.
Yes.
It looks like joke, but she has to get used to it. It's embarrassing.
Including the husband.
Everybody.
Yes.
Nobody knows where their things are. Even you are in a way, my friend. Just check that drawer where you usually put it. But they're not there. Okay, no, I'm getting that hanging line. So the women stopped complaining and they just accepted their fate. That is emotional, mental load. Okay?
Yeah.
That's a mental load. Where will you factor that in the 50-50? Again, can we divide pregnancy 50-50 now? We are dividing provision 50-50?
No.
And these women have a cycle that is going every month, and some of them don't have it easy.
Yeah.
Can we divide that?
No.
So the woman has seasons. And the man who wants a woman, sincere man, he wants a woman who is whole, can fit in whatever season we are in.
Yeah.
But when we need traditional to sit back, build this, he wants a woman who can do that. And then she gradually evolves outward. As we go with our children, we go out with them. For me, it's usually like a journey. We sit somewhere, we gather our family, then we move, and we are gone.
Yes.
Those guys go to their lives. We go to the other side. It's like a journey to me. Don't view it like we settle it down. There's no place to settle down. You really need to keep moving.
Yes.
Keep moving. So stop giving indiscriminately, because you're going to attract people who cannot carry their own weight. And if you're a man and you're just splashing money, sending money, people will gravitate to you because you make their life easier.
Yeah.
And they will not see how they're supposed to contribute. Men don't know how to check whether a woman knows how to contribute. A lot of men think if she accepts to marry me, that's all I want. Just accept me. You never have to. No. You need a woman who can help. So men don't need to be taught how to let a woman buy into the vision. Subscribe really. Get herself into the role.
Yeah.
You know, to do that, don't overdo money. Be natural. When you meet for a meal, pay the meal.
Yeah.
We are boarding taxi, pay the taxi. But beyond that, let her do her nails, let her do her shoes, let her do her life. Don't send money out of the blues. Wake up in the morning, you're saying her money.
Yeah.
Converse. Hear how she lives. Is she always stressed? Because some women are very emotionally dysregulated. They're stressed about 20 things. Every day there's something to stress her.
Yeah.
And when she has nothing in her life, she stresses on behalf of her cousin, on behalf of her sister, on behalf of her this one. And if she's an emotional dumpster, will you bring it up and say, I think you are being dumped on emotionally too much. You care too much for everyone. And although you're single, you're not single emotionally, you're crowded.
Yeah.
Every day people bring you their issues. You're doing counseling for free here, advising for free here, thinking for free, consulting for free, helping for free. You are loading for people every time. You're processing life for people. You need to be able to bring that up and say that would be a very problematic thing. Right now, maybe you're managing, but when you have your own family to worry about,
Yeah, it is too much.
that would be problematic.
Yes.
Is she open to it? Does she? Because we don't always want a person who is already because they're not yet married. We cannot see them living marriage life. You try to role play and show them. Imagine when you have your own family to listen to worry about. You may not be receiving those 2-hour calls to just do couple counseling for people. You may not be every time solving cases for people who come to you only when they're needy. Come to eat your food, sleep in your house, listen to your advice, take your time, and then they go away for nothing.
Yeah.
You may need to limit, even if it's your cousin, you may need to limit that. And when you, is you open to it?
Hello, good people. Have you heard about the conference that is coming on 8th of November 2025 at Tutali Hotel? We're talking about hearts and wallets. How do we navigate both? How do we have money without losing our hearts? And how do we have love without losing our money? We want to navigate this successfully. If you haven't booked your ticket, run to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and book a ticket now. Oh, and this is for both the married and the single people. And you know, if you come as a couple, you get a discount. If you come as 3 or 4 people, you get an even better discount. What we mean is the bigger the number, the better for you, and the bigger the discount. Have you experienced Zulu in person? His presentation will take you way out of this world. It is something that you don't want to miss. Please book your tickets today.
One way to avoid always being the one to say, come, look at how much I did to you, why can't you do something in return, is to stop indiscriminate giving, and brothers in particular, even sisters, need to be very careful, because men tend to win by giving because they hear men as a provider. He wants to demonstrate that he can provide.
Yeah.
So he overdoes it. No. You need to marry a woman who is also looking to settle. Men, stop convincing women who are not thinking about marriage. That's why you end up doing too much, because it was not on her mind. Get a woman who is in the market, who is also searching, so that it's mutual.
Yeah.
If you find a lady who looks like a wife, but she's not thinking that way, don't marry her. Don't even break her leg, vuja mungu, make pregnant. Don't do those things. You cannot make her endure being a wife.
Yeah.
Being a wife is a very heavy duty. It requires to buy in. The second thing I want you to do, in order to stop begging, being loved, is to admit your class in life. That's a very hard language to tell in this society, to say that you have a class. You sound proud, you sound arrogant.
Yeah.
It's like you're looking down on other people. So there are some values, things, Sylvia, I want you to know about yourself and hide them. But please know about them. Don't mouth them, don't voice them,
Yeah.
but always factor them. Your standard of life. What kind of lifestyle you think is good for you. Just decide early.
Yeah.
What kind of money is bare minimum for you? What kind of life, what kind of food? Just decide what kind of balances you want. Even if you're not there yet, what is natural for you? You can usually tell where you belong, because when you see other people living there, you feel like they're your colleagues.
Yes.
Whenever I saw people driving good cars, I felt a colleague feeling. I don't know the way, but I know I'll get there.
Yeah.
And whenever I get to be carried by somebody, I feel very comfortable with this. I don't feel like an imposter. You know, when people don't belong somewhere, they feel like they're offending.
Yes.
They don't touch anything lest they break it. But whenever I landed those, I just pick details.
Yeah.
So this one is called what? What's the engine? Oh, so I'm collecting information, knowing what are the options.
Yeah.
The first guy I noticed those days was Mercedes. Every time I would see a small Mercedes passing the village, I would like the people driving those kind of things.
Yeah.
I just liked the idea. It looked a good car. One day I'll get there.
Yes.
Decide that, so that you don't settle with people who don't see themselves that way. That's your class of life. Class is a decision. It's not just privilege of birth.
Yes.
Whenever we say lower class, upper class, usually imagine how people are born. You can have somebody who's born in poverty and they are high class in their mind.
Yes.
It's only a matter of mind, of time. People's minds are like the nose of an airplane. When the mind is facing up, it's going up. When the nose is facing down, they're going down.
Yes.
Where are they going? Some people are born to well-to-do families, but they're facing down. They're irresponsible. They're unstable. They have no discipline. They're not dependable. It's only a matter of time. That person is sinking. Some people are born down, but they're facing up. So the class is a decision. It's not birthright.
Hey,
It's a decision.
I like that.
It's a decision.
Yeah.
So stop shaming people for putting it. They decided, and you can as well decide. They decide. I want you to set your mind and decide, you know what? Maybe you fancy a yacht.
Yeah.
Listen to people like Donald Trump, not just about his politics, but his wealth. He said he has a friend who only flies first class, even when he's broke. That's how he sees himself. You need that kind of something like that. You only put on certain kind of clothes. And you only look for some unreasonable. I'm using that word because the culture around you will not like it.
Yeah.
And you won't even be able to justify it. I had a friend who would only buy top level personal items, travel bags, shoes. He would go to the best. And when he buys the like shoes, he could only have like 3. But they stand out. Because he buys the best.
The best.
The rest of us have 15 pairs. Only 3 are wearable. The others need a fully. The other one is already a Godita. This is a write-off. This one is a salvage. This one, the one should disappear. You're looking for the other one.
Yeah.
That guy's suitcase was just another class. He would have, and it was not show off. He was not trying to buy design items.
Yeah.
It was a class he kept, a silent class he kept for himself. Would go somewhere, the boys, we have 4 of us, we like these trousers, we are buying, and he quietly doesn't buy. We say, hey, you didn't buy it. So, he was saying, that's not my class.
Yeah.
But he cannot say this. So we'll keep buying belts for 100 shillings. You know these belts that you use,
Yes.
goes away. He won't buy. When he needs a belt, he will disappear, then come. He has been to his sleep, moving up and down looking for belts. He will come back carrying a very small. He was shopping. What were you shopping? Belts.
Just
How many?
belt.
2. And he said it's 2 belts that costed a mountain. But he never buys belts again for the next, 5 years. That's a mindset. A mindset. You can kiss him. Oh, you high class. No, you are in the same level.
Yeah.
This dude is just deciding. You know.
The class he belongs
Yes.
to.
I want you to stop dating downwards and trying to upgrade people to a level of life they have not made up their mind. Because there's a price. There's a cost to be paid. So the only way to stop finding yourself always giving, asking, can you see, can you reciprocate, is to settle it in your mind which level of life you belong. And once you settle that the level of life you belong, you could be in Africa, but you want to drive Rolls Royce. Because you heard that it can move silently, you can make phone calls, you can do your things. On a smooth road, the Rolls Royce does not, it's like the Japanese trains. The coin can stand and it does not tip. In a moving train in Japan, they are famous for that.
Yes.
And they are precise. If they're late for 45 seconds, they give national apology. In Africa, before you get an apology, it's a week.
You have to protest
A week,
also.
but they did not show up.
You have to carry placards.
You may want something like that for yourself.
Yeah.
Part of my ambitions is to borrow some things from Japan. They're very disciplined. I would like to borrow some values. Just that level of punctuality, for example.
Yeah.
The guy who picked, is it Sony? There's a guy who picked a Japanese company that was not doing well. And he wanted to make it global.
Yeah.
And he saw this philosophy that let's stop selling products. Let's sell prestige of association. So don't sell products anymore. That's how Red Bull went and bought an F1 racing team, which is not associated too much with the drink. But because they sell energy drink, they want to associate with energy. They just want to enter the F1, the racing story. And when he saw that, let's sell prestige, people began to say, oh, well, prestige association. This one, a class he wanted, prestige. That's not language of profit, balance, cash book. I want you to settle on things that are not sensible according to your culture.
Yeah.
For me, that time when I listened to Robert Greene, he was saying, be royal in your own right. In your own right. Mm-hmm. But pick a certain level of royalty and settle it in your mind that you belong there.
Yeah.
He told us Christopher Columbus did that. He did not have any reason at all to enter the royal families.
Yeah.
But his life required a lot of sponsoring, and only kings and queens could sponsor it. He wanted to explore the world, find new lands. That's very expensive.
Yes.
Only a government could fund it. But you need to be allies then with the governors, with the presidents. So he decided that he was also royal. He started showing up at their parties, dressed like them. So you're not sure whether to ask him because he looks like one of.
Yes.
He ended up now marrying because of that kind of association.
Yes.
Now he was officially one of them. Mm-hmm. That's how he got his trip sponsored. That's how we know Christopher Columbus to this day.
Oh.
Actually, the original name was not Columbus, it was Colombo. He treated him. He made this out of being royal in his own fashion. Decide that this is a class I belong to.
Yeah.
And whenever you date, whenever you talk to people, you don't even need to articulate it. Just look whether they measure up. Mm-hmm. And then stop negotiating, give discounts and uplifting people thinking you can upgrade them. It's a mental setting.
Yeah.
Your phone has settings. And once you set them, they dictate the behavior.
Yes.
The mind has settings. Once they've been set, they dictate behavior. Mm-hmm. You can try to make your phone to ring a certain way, but as long as the setting says it's to ring this way,
yes,
you are annoyed by your alarm because you set it.
Yeah.
And it keeps ringing because you set the alarm. You must change the setting. Uh-huh. That's how people are. You think it's just money? When they were born, it's setting.
Wow.
So check their setting. Your class of life is a decision you made. Once you made it consciously, look for others who have made the same conscious decision. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow, the power of the mind.
Yes.
Hey, that is too deep and big. I want to read something from the book that is Healing Your Inner Self, yeah? And this book is so amazing. I feel so many people have been through a lot, and that is why we have been experiencing so many things and we do not know how to solve them, because I feel like most issues from way back, and now they are coming out now. We do not know how to solve them. Yes. The right book to buy is Healing Your Inner Self. You can get it on www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. Now, I want to take this. Sometimes you may feel resentful and frustrated by your partner's unwillingness to cater to you emotionally as you do to them. You intend to leave many times, but you've never done it because deep inside you need to be needed. And loyalty to you means putting up with uncaring behavior and disrespect. You think your care and love will change this person. After all, you understand their childhood wounds, feel justified to play small and nurse them back to health. You may even have observed improvement, whereas they used to get physically abusive. Nowadays, it's only verbal and emotional. Justifications, to bad behavior. And whereas they used to flirt with many men or women, nowadays it's just that one ex. The one she had a kid with before we met. And one guy put it in my sessions with him. Do you think reducing the degree of abuse is progress and a reason to stay on the hope? That is a question you've asked. I feel that is too deep, yeah? We try to pick things and justify that the person is getting better, whereas we are lengthening the situation and worsening it.
Exactly.
Hey, that was such a nice conversation, and the book is so amazing. You can't afford to miss what is in this book. Please go to the website and grab yourself a copy. You can also order from the numbers that are usually displayed down below. Please go there and sort yourself. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.
Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utali Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This This is a discussion shall be having on 8th November 2025 at Tutali Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome